What did Machine Gun Kelly say about Eminem's teen daughter that got him in hot water? And why have some called him racist? Keep watching to find out that and more about the controversial star. Machine Gun Kelly is no stranger to making headlines for a slew of reasons. Whether it's with his surprising net worth or his decision to change his name, he's known for firing off eyebrow-raising tweets, but one of his most controversial came in 2012. That's when he decided to openly thirst over Eminem's daughter, Haley Jade, who was then 16. Tweeting that he had seen photos of her, he proclaimed, "She is hot as f***, in the most respectful way possible, 'cause M is king." Well, Slim Shady saw nothing respectful about it, and according to Kelly, it affected his career. Speaking with Hot 97's Ebro in the Morning, Kelly claimed the tweet is the reason why some people won't listen to or review his album, and some places won't play his music. However, he was adamant he did nothing wrong, saying, "I said she's beautiful, but all respect due. Eminem is king. What's wrong with that?"
Is there a 15-year age gap where I'm a creep for that?
No.
I was 21, dog.
He was still addressing the tweet in 2018 when he told The Breakfast Club he didn't think his comment was disrespectful. However, he appeared to backtrack, saying he didn't actually know how old Haley was when he made his remarks. He also conceded,
"I'm a father, I have a 9-year-old daughter. I get it, 100%.
As for the person at the center of the drama, M's daughter, a source told Hollywood Life that she was not happy with the publicity. Machine Gun Kelly may be adamant that he meant nothing harmful by calling Eminem's then 16-year-old daughter hot, but that wasn't the only time he made questionable comments about underage girls. Rounding up receipts, the screenshot pointed to a string of problematic tweets that MGK has since deleted. In one, the rapper proclaimed, "I wish 13, 14, 15-year-old girls weren't allowed to be hot so I wouldn't feel like such a creeper when I look at them." In another, he recounted meeting a 13-year-old who liked one of his tattoos and seemingly joked, "Don't worry though, y'all, I won't pull an R. Kelly." Equally problematic is a largely forgotten 2013 interview with Fuse in which a 23-year-old MGK called a 17-year-old Kendall Jenner his top celebrity crush. When asked if he was, quote, "counting down the days until her 18th birthday, he said no.
"I'm not waiting until she's 18, I'll go now."
He then proceeded to defend himself, saying, "I'm not like a creepy age."
And she's like a celebrity, like there is no limits right there.
He talked about other celebrities, falsely claiming that they had dated teenagers, before going on,
"If Kendall Jenner is in your bedroom naked and you're 50, you're going."
It's no secret that Eminem and Machine Gun Kelly dislike each other, but their feud runs deeper than MGK's infamous Haley tweet. Opening up about their long-standing beef in 2018, Eminem admitted to Sway that he was upset about Kelly talking about his daughter. However, he highlighted the real reason he dissed Kelly on his track Not Alike. It was back in 2015 when Kelly first made unproven claims that he had been banned from Eminem's SiriusXM hip-hop channel, Shade 45, because of said tweet.
He said, I'm the greatest rapper alive since my favorite rapper banned me from Shade 45.
Well, Slim Shady didn't appreciate that rumor being spread, and he unleashed his anger during the interview, saying, "I don't give a f*** about your career. You think I actually think about you? You know how many rappers that are better than you?
You're not even in the conversation."
M was also rubbed the wrong way by Kelly's reported diss on Tech Nine's track, No Reason. As he explained, it put him in a weird position because he felt he had to answer, but didn't want his response to give Kelly even more time in the spotlight. In the end, he went for it on Not Alike, and as he told Sway, he did hear Kelly's response to that, Rap Devil. His thoughts?
It didn't feel like a diss to me, it just felt like pitiful.
Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox became Instagram official in July 2020, but according to new claims from the rapper's ex, model Summer Rae, he wasn't quite free to hook up with the actress when he did. Speaking on Logan Paul's Impulsive podcast in March 2021, the 24-year-old influencer said she dated MGK, but things didn't really go her way, claiming that she never had sex with Kelly because he didn't pass some kind of litmus test. And then Kelly cheated on her with Megan Fox. Opening up about Kelly's shady boyfriend behavior, she said he forbade her from attending his Bloody Valentine video shoot, which starred Fox, because of COVID-19 related restrictions, an excuse she no longer believes. What's more, she said she joined him and Fox for their Midnight in the Switchgrass movie shoot and waited in the hotel during the shoot, not suspecting a thing. While she didn't specify when she thinks the infidelity began, she's sure it had nothing to do with her strict rules. She mused, "I think that even if I was having sex with him, he would still do that with Megan." In the end, though, she said she isn't mad about it. Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox got engaged in January 2022, launching a million memes and seriously mixed reaction to Fox's engagement ring. As the rapper explained on Instagram, the massive sparkler features their birthstones, an emerald and diamond, that were set on two magnetic bands of thorns that draw together.
Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox are giving a whole new meaning to Love Hurts.
Speaking with Vogue days later, Kelly confirmed he wasn't kidding about the thorns, reiterating, "The bands are actually thorns, so if she tries to take it off, it hurts. Love is pain." The design was surely meant to be romantic, but many didn't see it that way. Critics soon took to Twitter to suggest that it was problematic. One commentator joked, "Why not design the ring to look like an actual red flag?"
Ouch!
Eminem isn't the only high-profile artist Machine Gun Kelly has sparred with. In February 2021, Slipknot frontman Corey Taylor appeared to throw shade at Kelly and his switch from rap to rock, telling Cutter's Rockcast he hates, quote, "artists who failed in one genre and decided to go rock, and I think he knows who he is." MGK waited until September to fire back during Chicago's Riot Fest, which he co-headlined with Slipknot. While on stage, he told fans he was happy he wasn't 50 years old and wearing a mask on stage. Kelly then took to Twitter to throw more dirt on Taylor, but it would backfire. Explaining that Taylor once recorded a verse for a song on Tickets to My Downfall, Kelly proclaimed, "It was terrible, so I didn't use it." According to him, Taylor was mad about it. Well, that wasn't exactly the truth, and Taylor had receipts to prove it. Tweeting that Kelly was acting like a child, he explained, "I didn't do the track because I don't like when people try to write for me. I said no to them." He also shared screenshots of texts proving his side of the story. However, Kelly wouldn't admit he was wrong and, in a petty response, tweeted, "Basically, your verse was really bad. Respectfully, I was just telling you to rewrite it because it was really bad." Machine Gun Kelly's allegedly shady fan behavior was put on blast in May 2021 in a viral TikTok video posted by Emmy Lamp. Sharing a 2019 encounter she had with Kelly when she was 19, Lamp recalled how they met up in Cleveland. Showing screenshots as proof, Lamp said he liked one of her photos and DM'd her. They agreed to meet up, but soon, she was locked in a bathroom crying because he had called her dumb and weird and was cussing her out. Why? In a follow-up video, Lamp said they went to the diner and when he dropped his hat, she picked it up. Handing it to him, she accidentally called him sis, which reportedly triggered a barrage of insults. She said, "Maybe it's because we were in front of other people. He said it was disrespectful."
I said I had to go to the bathroom and then I started crying and I left and we never saw each other again.
Commenters backed her claims, with one writing, "He does this to girls in the towns that he's playing at." As further evidence, one fan posted a photo of himself standing next to Kelly at Reading Festival in 2019 and shared how when he asked for a pic, Kelly ignored him. He went on, "I asked again, he turned to me, looked me dead in the eye, and said, 'How many times I gotta tell you, mother just take the photo.'"
Have fun, Megan Fox.
Of all of the things that have landed Machine Gun Kelly in the headlines, his comments on the 2012 BET Awards red carpet topped the list. That's because while doing an interview, Kelly thought it was the perfect time to talk about oral sex. More specifically, how he thinks black women in particular are great at it. Proclaiming he believes that women of color are too demure, he encouraged them to stop saying they don't do that unless they're dating someone and instead, show your skills, cause black girls give the best 100%. Backlash was swift, with Madame Noir dubbing him an ignorant white boy. A Change.org petition was even launched, demanding Kelly be held accountable for his racist remarks towards black women by Interscope and Bad Boy Records. However, the terrible comments he made that day didn't end there. When one woman standing nearby overheard his speech, she walked away, sparking an unbelievable tirade from Kelly, who cursed at her and called her explicit names, commenting on her appearance in a derogatory way. In 2014, Kelly was asked about the racist comments during an interview with Vlad TV. Not one to back down, he stood firmly by what he said.
And also, that's a compliment.
Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite celebs are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.